Buenos dias, Gunners Profiles. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Bye-ya. Bye-ya. Orale, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, you done did it, Julio. Julio Goldtoes. Making moves, power moves in shower shoes, right? Indubitably, man. This man done did it. This man is breaking down doors, kicking in back doors, climbing through windows, doing what he has to do to change the game, right? Julio Goldtoes has changed the game. It's official, like a referee's whistle, right? And in Menudo style in a direct fashion, let's talk about it. This is my perspective and how I feel about the breaking news of Julio Goldtoes signing Little Grifo de San Diego, a Southern California rapper, right? Did I ever think it was going to happen? Yeah, eventually. Did I think it was going to happen this soon? Charlie Holmes. But I'm glad it has. I'm glad that he has took the initiative to finally, and I mean finally, say it with his chest, right? I knew Julio would do it. I knew Goldtoes would be the one, right? He's always had a keen mind for business. He's always been a businessman. A lot of people get the misconception and they perceive Julio as a norteño, or they think he's only involved in Northern California rap. That's it. That's what it is. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. And that he doesn't have a mind to say, you know what, Sasuke, fuck that, Holmes. Let's break barriers. Let's go down south. Orale, let's pass Bakersfield. You know what I mean? I'm moving to Bakersfield. Charlie, Holmes, this vato has went all the way. Now, let me tell you about a little bit of the history. Goldtoes coming from San Francisco, that Mission District, Holmes, you know what I mean? A gang, a heavily populated gang area, right? Mexicanos, norteños. There's been a little bit of everything, but of course, norteños are the prominent and the dominant group when it comes to the San Francisco Mission District. So Goldtoes grew up around the norte. Oh, that's a fact, right? That's a fact, man. He grew up also around the Africano community. That's also a fact, right? This man has never played the game. He's had a lot of influence into the norte. You know, 17 Reasons compilation, one of the greatest compilations ever put together. He's been involved in the careers such as Burner, you know, who was never a norteño, Holmes, but was closely affiliated, and several other different northern artists, right? This man has helped to build their careers or was somehow, some way involved in their careers. So automatically people got the stigma, or they got the perception that Goldtoes was a norteño and that's all he cared about was Northern California rap. That's farthest from the truth. And so, right? The vato is a businessman. He always has been. I know him to be the businessman that I thought he was, right? This vato bases his camp out of Houston, Texas. He done wiggled out of the Bay Area, man, and opened up the doors to a big office out there in Houston because he started to work with rappers that were from a different region. You know, them down south, them motherfucking Houston rappers, them Texas rappers, them blasting if you ain't lasting type rappers, right? He started to go down south because he's seen an opportunity to spread his wings and to go do business in a different area. And now, as I thought he would, Goldtoes has seen the opportunity to work with rappers from Southern California. Okay, now I know that when you think Southern California, Northern California, you think enemies, you think opposition, you think bitter rivals, you think prison, okay? Prison is where it goes down, okay? Prison is very political. There's a lot of things that you can't do and you can do, and things you can and can't say, and people you can fucking sell it with and you can't, and people you could be around and you can't. Okay, but that's prison. We're talking about the streets, huh? These are the streets, homie, right? And I think Goldtoes recognizes being out here on the calles, it's all about green. It's all about the bolsita. It's all about that bag. It's all about helping the raza to boost their careers. If we don't have people like Goldtoes who have all the connections, you know, and have the ways and can lead the path and the ways into breaking down them barriers and getting us in the rap game, then who do we have? We need to take care of our own. Okay, one thing I've always known about Julio Goldtoes is he is that one, Holmes, that is not scared to break down those barriers, that is not scared to open up doors for the gente. He has put numerous, and I mean numerous Chicanos, Mexicanos, and Latinos on. You know what I mean? People like Big Tone. He's helped put people like Like I said, Burner, you know what I mean? We already know what Burner's doing. So get con un pinche cookie. Purple, right? We already know. The Purple Urkel, right? He's helped people like fucking Woody. He's helped people like Messi Marv. He's helped Africanos. He's helped gente, raza. He's helped a little bit of everyone. Okay, at the same time, man, he has built an empire. This Latin, right? This guy has done the black and brown. He's the one that brought the black and brown movement to Northern California. He is the one that first threw it out there to see if, so I'm going to throw the box. I'm going to see if it comes back. It came back, bitch, right? It does come back. Boomerang effect. He has broke down so many barriers, man, and never has got credit for it. And I think now with this one signing of Little Grifo de San Diego, he's going to get all the attention that he rightfully deserves. It's a fact, right? Now, who is Little Grifo? He's a young rapper out of the San Diego area, man. A Southern California rapper that is affiliated with the South. No doubt about it. Do I know what barrio he's from and what gang he's pushing, or if he is even pushing a gang? I can't call it like an alcoholic, man. That's neither here nor there, nor none of our business. But what we do know is he is the very first Southern California rapper signed by a Northern California producer. Okay? Now, like I said, both these guys are going to get a perception like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Let's get something different, right? This is something great. This is the first step into finally Southern California rap and Northern California rap merging. Okay, now just imagine this. Let's sit down. Knowledge you can't get in college. Just imagine an album with Young Dopey and Casper Lux. Just imagine an album with, say, Capone and Big Tone. Now, sit down here. Just imagine an album, right, with Little Weirdo, Grifo, Little One, these cats like that, cats of that nature, King Little G, and then Red Alert. Bangers, right? It's time to cross that line, gente. It's time to think outside of the caja. Think outside of the box, right? It's time to make a rough, wait up, that's Taco Bell. It's time to think outside of the box. It's time for gente to put differences and penitentiary ways to the side. Now, there's always going to be politics, homes. Everyone's always going to be at the dictation of certain individuals, homes, and they're going to do what they have to do because that's just the way it is. You get locked up, they're going to put metal in you, right? We already know it's called heavy metal. Twisted Sister, we're not going to take. No, they're not going to take it. Oh, no, they're not going to take it, right? And we already know that. They're not going to take it. But what we do know for sure is that Goldtoes has took the initiative to sign Little Grifo. And that's a very, very big thing when it comes to the Chicano community, when it comes to the raza, right? Because it's something that's never been done before. You know, there's been plenty of opportunity, you know, but I think over the past year and a half, you know, starting initially in prison with the end of hostilities and leaking out towards the guys, people are starting to become more familiar with each other. You know, I think mine and Cholo Trucker's fight broke down a lot of barriers, man. It showed people it can be done. People from up north, not necessarily gang members, but people from up north and people from down south could collab on something bigger than themselves, which is the raza movement, right? Our movement that we have, quietly as it's kept, man, that is starting to take steam. People are starting to you better recognize this. We're going to say it with the chest, you know what I mean? You better recognize the raza's coming to a theater pinchy near you. And we're going to make it happen. And I'm glad that Goldtoes has finally decided to see the bigger picture and jump in the mix. Now, I know it's all about business with him. You know, this man has been doing this shit for a lot of years. He's been getting to that bag, man. You know, I don't think when it comes to the bag, people see barrios and they see fucking cultura and they see color lines and they see history and they see all that. Nah, Charlie, homes, they see green, but the leprechauns at the end of the rainbow, right? Golden rainbow, I can't call it what kind of rainbow it is. But that's what they see, right? And he's one of those guys. He's a visionary. He's a visionary, you know. And I think with him doing this and making this movida one of the best moves that he's ever made, you know, because you can make your next move your best move. He did. This is going to open the doors for other artists to see that it's possible and maybe take the initiative to start collaborating and working together. Now, you imagine that. We've always said in prison, if North and South got together, hipocresy. It's over. Game over. You know what I mean? The threat, the respect, the power that would garner would be phenomenal, astronomical, different. You know, that's what has always been our downfall, is our inner fighting, barrio on barrio, or set on set, or organization on organization. We've always said amongst ourselves, so we just say it with our chest, because fuck that, right? They got metal for our chest, right? But we've always said, damn, homie, imagine if we were all together, functioning on the same side of the yarda. Fuck, it'd be a rap. Rapalapagus. You know what I mean? Game over. Anybody who even looked at us funny said, okay, we're going to take their shoes and shit. You know what I mean? Straight up, period. You know what I mean? In a motherfucking brown fashion. So there's been a lot of us that have voiced that and whispered that, but it was never really out there because we always thought it was never possible. People would never see eye to eye in certain situations. There's a lot of history there, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of guerra. You know, a lot of wars that have been fought, a lot of people that have lost lives or lost loved ones behind said war. So I understood that, you know, in that situation, you know, maybe not. More so, maybe not. The maybe is real now. Okay, ain't no more maybe. It's facts. It's actual. It's factual, right? Goldtoes has finally broke the door down and signed a Southern California rapper, Lil Grifo. That's a big deal, vatos. I know a lot of people are like, fuck, who gives a fuck? You see? You know what I mean? Well, who gives a fuck about what you giving a fuck about? You giving a fuck, you see? Right? I care because I know how much of a big thing it is. I know that that's a big push in bringing the raza together. Okay? You say it's just fucking rap music. Who gives a fuck? It starts there. It always has to start somewhere. Okay? And it starts there because now these rappers are going to be able to open up doors and get doors open for them that never would have been in the first place. Okay? Southern California rap and Northern California rap traditionally has been different. It's been, doesn't it? Come on, stop bullshitting yourself. Face facts, right? Northern California rap has always been a little bit more urban based. You know what I mean? They've always been doing, on the north side, this is how we ride, red rag till we die. You know, they've always been a little bit more urban based. Whereas down south, it's been a little bit more 18 with a bullet. A little bit more old school, cultural based, Chicano based. We know that. I've always liked both. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep quietly as a skip. I was in that motherfucker bumping night. I like, bitch, right? Doing my thing. But I will say this. The merging and coming together of sound, the way that they sound now, is not too much different. New rappers like Young Dopey King, Little G, Little Weirdo, you know what I mean? Misfit Soto, who's from the South but is not gang related. But just different rappers from the South. There's so many more, right? Their sound and the Northern California sounds have now merged, meaning they're the same. ¿Sabes qué? It's all the same now, right? So why not? Why not do albums together? Why not shock the people? Why not get that big ass bag? Why keep yourself in a box? No, fuck that. I don't fuck with them from up north. The music is bomb though. On the late night on the unders. Dark Room Familia, right? And vice versa. You know, vatos up north like Charlie Holmes. I don't fuck with them vatos. You know what I mean? Anything past Bakers, that gets no airplay. You know who King Little G is? You know what I mean? I already know. You know who Little Drummer Boy is, right? Vatos are bumping everyone's shit on the Slenders. Homes now, it could be open. It could be out there. Just one move like Goldtoes signing Lil Grifo has changed the game, where people now are more susceptible to fucking listening to other people's music. And that means a bigger bag for the gente that are really working hard and deserve it. These artists that have been putting in that work, man. You know what I mean? That means, imagine this now. What's going to happen? Okay, you got Goldtoes, you signed Lil Grifo. Of course, other people are going to want to be on the concert. Other people are going to want to be on the tour. So now these guys are going to be able to tour Northern California, Southern California without repercussions for their actions. There's going to be a lot more that's going on, a lot more interaction. Next thing you know, there ain't going to be no North and South. It's just going to be a Califas thing. You know, there's always going to be Northern California and Southern California homes, but there will be no animosity and no tripping on each other. And music is universal. One thing I'll say about music, you already know, you know, right? One thing I'll say about music is it's universal. Everyone loves it. Doesn't matter where you're from. So fucking if there's a rapper, homes, that's from Northern California, Southern California coming together, more than likely people are going to bump it if they know how to rap. If they can't work, if they ain't work shit, then fuck you, I'm going to bump Bobby Brown. My prerogative is it, right? But that's just the way it is. So I think it's breaking news. I think it's newsworthy. Other than Adam 22, newsworthy, bitch, right? I think it's real life. I think what Goldtoes has done has changed the game. Okay, he's definitely changed the game. He's definitely took it upon himself to make fucking those necessary moves and do something different. That's it. Something very different. Something we've been waiting for. I know I myself have been waiting for it. I used to say, damn, man, if I thought the GB and that little German boy got together, it'd be fucking heat. It'd be different. If Babyface would, if he fucked around with King Lil G, I should be different. If Capone and Big Tone did something together, you know what I mean? I can't call it like an alcoholic. I mean, but I'll listen, right? I've always said that to myself, but never voiced it because I never thought it possible, but it is now. You know, why now? Why not, gente? Things are changing. You know, things are changing. Our voices are being heard and felt. We're coming together as a people. We're starting to make moves in Hollywood. We're starting to make moves on the calles. We're starting to march for ours and demand our respect and demand our our fucking justice of equality and our social status of equality. We just want equal rights, homes, and we're gonna fucking fight for them and do what we gotta do and claw our way to the top. So that's good because we deserve that. We deserve that as a gente, and it's about time motherfuckers are finally getting off their lazy asses to handle business, right? And the other ones that are fucking too busy working, picking camotes and tamates, are finally fucking joining in the fight because they have tiempo. You know what I'm saying? So, Friday's at Easter. Well, come on, vete. Let's go march. What, bitch? I wanted to go to Disneyland. Yeah. Fuck Disneyland. Let's go march, right? Let's go get ours for our people. People like Julio, man, that have a vision. I always knew you'd do that. I always like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I just knew you would. I just knew you would, Julio, right? Goldtoes has did it. He has finally signed a Southern California rapper. Now let's see when a Southern California producer signs a Northern California rapper. Man, shout out to SKM. You already know, man. CCC. It's on, man. It's people like that. People that see no color lines or color barriers or gay-related issues. Vatos can be from a barrio. Vatos can represent their hood. Vatos can represent that organization. Vatos could be about that business, homes. But at the end of the day, homes, that bag is that bag. And it fucking helps everyone get a sopita, a time or two. And a little shot of black, right? Bang, bang. And then the winners are. Anyways, with that being said, I think it's a great thing. That's my perspective on it. You know, a lot of people were asking me yesterday, did you hear about it? Did you hear about it? Yeah, I heard about it, man. And I think it's a great thing. I think it's a wonderful thing. In fact, it's the highlight of my week. I'm going to go to borderline. And I'm going to go dance to some Madonna shit because I think this is the one time right here and the best move that Goldtoes could have made. You know, let's see if it works out. Let's see if it continues. Let's see if other people jump on board, man, and start to wiggle. I think they will. I think people are standing back like, damn, you see that shit? Toes ain't no joke, man. He's about that shit. Yeah, man, because Goldtoes has never been a norteño per se. He's always had affiliation with norteños. He's always had love, righteous love, back and forth and back. You know what I mean? He's always showed the initiative, taken the initiative to help the northern raza. But now he's taking the initiative to sign a youngster, man, a southern raza. And there's not a fucking, definitely not a problem with that, man. That's a good thing. It takes people like Goldtoes and other producers, and people that are really movers and shakers, like Tony Ye, Goldtoes, you know what I mean? Different people in the game, you know, that are of raza descent, man, to help the youngsters out. Say, we need help like that. Can I get some help? What about me? When are you going to sign me? I can't rap and shit, but I can cap and shit. They know that's why they hate me, because they hate me, right? It just be like that sometimes. Anyways, with that being said, I'm happy that this is happening, and let's see where it takes us from there. Little Grifo shout outs and respects, homes, for being that one, because it goes both ways. Not only fucking Goldtoes signing, but that Vato allowing himself to be signed, you know? Will he get ridiculed from his body? Will Vato's trip? Are they going to be like, hey, why you fucking with that buster? Say, you know what I mean? We don't know. One never knows, does one, but at the end of the day, homes, go get that bag, little homie, go make that motherfucking bread, and remember, man, I said it, fill it up with unleaded, right? I think that you have the necessary tools and keys, man, to be that one, man, to open up doors also for a lot of the young gente that are very curious, homes, but shy. You know what I mean? Scared of the facts. But I don't know. If I go to prison, they're going to do something, put something in. You're going to put something in your ass anyways. So just make it happen, right? Say it with your chest on Pablo. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, like I've always said, it's all about you going out there struggling, striving, and hustling for it, man. You can't expect no one else to do it for you. They might open a door for you, Sasuke, but it's up to you to walk in that motherfucker. See, there's a pit bull in here, bitch, right? You just never know, right? But it's up to you to go in there and see what's up. Bang, bang. You know, if you like this, please, and I said please, fuck with me. I said please don't. Can you please like and subscribe, man, with the thumbs up one time? There's a notification bell. If you tap that, you'll get notified of everything I got going on right here on Gunners Profiles. I also rock that Gunners Collective gear. You know I got Gunners Collective shit going on over there. Fuck with me, boy. I said fuck with me, right? Go over there to Gunners Collective, see what I got boom bangling, because there's always something nice. Very nice, right? And we're going to do it like this. If you fuck with me, hit that thumbs up. If not, you can hit that thumbs down. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all gente, people, raza way, coming together. So I was good. This is your parole address for the next 6 months. Come fuck with the gun. Bang, bang. And in that fashion, shout outs and respects to Goldtoes and Lil Grifo doing the damn thing. Yes, sir. Bang, bang.